I designed every part of this place. It's not a theme park, but an entire world.
Hi everybody! Hi Tamal! So we're continuing our series of videos reviewing WestWorld Season 1, and today we're gonna talk about how the theme park, the WestWorld theme park, is basically like a video game.
Specifically an RPG video game.
An RPG?
Mm-hmm. Role-playing game, video game.
I knew that.
You knew that? We talked about it before.
Yeah, but before we talked about it, I didn't know. So I'm just recreating something that really happened.
So what is an RPG game? It's
What
like
is
one
it?
of the most popular genres in video games, especially the more advanced and complex video games. It's basically like an open world RPG game, an open world. It means like there's no boundaries, there are no boundaries. You choose your character, whatever you want. I mean, your character is not like a scripted character. You choose the name, you choose the attitude, you choose the colors, you choose the face.
The goal, the motivation.
The goal, the motivation, whatever. The more you RPG it, the more you role play in it, the more immersed you are in the game. One of the most popular recent role-playing games is Skyrim. Skyrim is based like in a Norse realm. I mean, like Norse mythology and dragons and elves and stuff like that. It's very cold there, snowy mountains. It's like a third person. You choose your name. No one talks to you with your name to keep you like immersed in the game.
So how does that play out in the WestWorld park? Those elements?
WestWorld is like a video game in that sense. A role-playing video game, like you choose your character.
Right.
You go like...
One day you can be the bandit, and the next day you can save the dancer.
You can help the sheriff, you can help the bandit, you can help the rebels, you can help the union.
Right.
You can be good, you can be bad, you can...
Right. One day you can kill everybody, the next day you can save them, and there's no edge to the world. You can go, it's huge, right?
Mm-hmm. And you can replay it, however, how many times you want, you can replay it. The most popular thing about Skyrim is the fact that you can't really finish the game. You have so many side quests, and like it's a huge open world that you can replay it and replay it and replay it and do different things every time. And in WestWorld, like other RPG games, your actions affect the plot.
Right.
Like if you're impolite to some character, character in the game,
Right.
later on, that character won't help you. But if you're nice to it, maybe later on this character will save you. And these characters are NPCs, non-playable characters. Basically the AI plays the character with a certain script.
Right, a lot of options.
Mm-hmm. And these NPCs, they meet you, they help you with quests, they give you quests.
Where, may I ask, are you headed?
To retrieve something of great value.
Apparently, whatever they're looking for is in the Ojal prison. These lunatics plan to steal a cannon from the Union Cavalry unit. Blast her way in.
You can buy stuff from them, and you can kill them if you want. That reminded me a lot of Skyrim, in which like you can go to a town, and basically the first minute in the town, some event, in your first time in this town, some event happens. Like, oh, you look like an adventurer. Let's help me. There's this gold mine over there, or oh, you hear like a conversation. Oh, the crazy monsters or something like that. The mine is closed for like, and you'll get the sense like you need to do something like that. And WestWorld is very similar.
So basically you can say that the WestWorld Park is like the evolution of this RPG game. It's like the next step, the next generation. Instead of like watching on the screen everything and clicking on the computer, you're just there physically. You're there, not Matrix-like or nothing. You're just there, flesh and blood.
You play against the AI, or with cooperation with the AI.
And they're also physical beings, the computers. They have a body. So now these AIs, these NPCs, they are real physical beings. So that adds an extra layer, because now when you're being violent to them, and all these games are inherently violent. Like sometimes you would play and you would just go off and kill everybody, like in GTA, whatever. It will be
You can do that in Skyrim too, yeah.
Right. So, but now the characters that you kill, you can see them, you can touch them, they're bleeding, So it adds like something cringeworthy. Now the computer is not just a computer game.
Yeah, and that creates a problem that even the show addressed. The more real it is, the more immersed you are in this game, the more you feel, you know, regrets and you have moral problems. And they addressed that, like they said, we miss the old robots, you know, you just come and fuck them and you can kill them. And
Right.
I mean, if they're so real, and if computer games or video games are supposed, you know, to like dressed upon your basic like animal instincts or animal impulses, like to be violent or to be sexual and stuff
Right.
like that.
It's like sports.
It's like sport, yeah, it's like sports. So you know, you waste that on the video game,
Right.
and then you're like,
And then you don't kill
yeah,
anybody later.
whatever, yeah.
Whatever. Yes.
But this creates a problem then when they're real and you have these impulses, you're basically committing a murder. The more real it is, the more you want to do it.
You get the,
If you have these impulses.
you get the taste of blood,
And as a player, I can relate to that in some sense.
like wanting the taste of blood.
Not only that, but like the immersiveness. Like the feeling that you're there. And like when I traveled in Nepal, I was walking in the Himalaya and I saw like snowy mountains. And I walked like by myself and this beautiful scenery and everything, like tall mountains and stuff like that. And suddenly like music from Skyrim started to play in my mind. I mean, so it's like
So you were inspired when you were in the Himalayas. You were remembering and you were longing for a video game, for a virtual reality. It was better in the video game.
it's not a longing. It's not a longing. It's like the
Pavlovian.
no, not a Pavlov. It's not the longing. It's like the video game created a reality that reality itself were dressed upon it. You understand what I'm saying? No, it's like the video game created a reality. And when I was in that reality of snowy mountains, the video game reappeared. And it's supposed to be the opposite. Like when I played Skyrim, it's supposed to remind me of Nepal. Not the Himalayas supposed to remind me,
Right.
they're not supposed to remind me of Skyrim.
Of a virtual, non-real reality.
So the video game experience found its way to my real life experience.
And we're
Triple
talking
game.
about a very primitive
Very
technology.
primitive, yeah,
like
2011.
compared to WestWorld.
Compared to 2017 even.
Okay, so what we saw at the end of the season and the final episode is basically that all these NPCs and non-playable characters, they came out of the video game and they said, we're not playing anymore.
I'll go it alone. That's how it must be. I can't be right for somebody else if I'm not right for me. I gotta be free. I just gotta be free.
So now basically you can say that the non-playable characters have become players of their own. They're not like extras in your story. They create their own story, a new story, and now in the second season we don't know what they're going to do. It's like they have no narratives, no nothing they'll have. And we'll see how they are playing in this new game with infinite possibilities. They will have infinite possibilities, what usually NPCs don't have. They have to play a certain specific role.
Yeah, according to a script. And we saw like in this season that there was some kind of a virus even.
Maybe Arnold just put in some algorithm inside the fly to conjure up your memories or something.
And that virus spread, we guess, from Dolores. And Dolores is the first host of a virus. And this virus hacked the NPCs. And from a gaming point of view, it's like when you go to the tavern and you want to rent a room, and suddenly the tavern owner summons demons and stuff like that.
who just shoots you in the face.
And you just want to restart and say, hey, what the fuck is going on? And you can't. You can't disable the motor function.
Right. Right. Like, you can put his hand out of the computer screen as you're playing the game. Wow, that's some scary shit. Wow. So this is what it was like for the humans in the park. This was how shocked they were that they couldn't restart the computer and they plug it out. No, it's not working. It's not working.
When we analyze like that as a video game, this show focuses on the NPCs. What happened inside the game when you turn off the game.
That it's like Toy Story, that you can see what the toys are doing when you're not there. So basically all of the humans that are now left in the park when the insane have taken over the asylum are basically trapped in a video game and they cannot get out. That's some scary shit right there.
So let's wrap it up. If you enjoyed the video, please click like. If you want to watch our other WestWorld videos, please subscribe to our channel. And if you want to support our channel on Patreon, please go to patreon.com/GOT Academy. We need your support. We would love to get your support. And we will see you all next time. Bye, everybody!